Welcome to NYORK-IVY Learning Center. My name is Anna Stroynick, and I will be reading an article from the New York Times, which is a very well-known newspaper around the world. The article we are reading today is called, "Have You Inherited Your Parents' Attitudes Toward Their Looks?" The title of the blog post referred to in this post is, "Your face is beautiful, do you want to change it?" How would you answer that question? How would a member of your immediate family, like a parent, answer it? Has that person influenced how you feel about your looks? In the blog post, "Your face is beautiful, do you want it to change?" Del Antonia writes, "I would like to think that I am raising a child who has absorbed all my lessons about how little our outer appearance matters compared to who we really are. But in reality, I'm raising a girl who has not yet reached her teens, in a world where magazines tell 9-year-olds what bathing suits are best for their body types. Research suggests that girls' self-esteem plummets around age 12 and does not start heading upward again until they enter their 20s. In other words, a few short years from now, she's likely to care about her appearance a whole lot more than she does now. But other research and common sense also tells us how much emphasis our mothers put on our appearance, whether it's our weight or our faces or anything else, affects how we feel about ourselves. Our particular challenge might be a little unusual, but the conversation isn't. Any parent who has talked to a child about doing something to alter the self he or she presents to the world has tried to walk that fine line between proposing a change, whether that be braces, acne medication, a healthier diet, straightened hair, and seeming to demand it, and any adult who still hears a parent's voice judging him or her, not thin enough, not pretty enough, good enough, knows how easy it is to get this one wrong. Girls tell themselves these stories about their appearance, said Catherine Steiner Adar, a clinical psychologist, the creator of Full of Ourselves, a wellness program to advance girl power, health, and leadership, a program for middle school girls, and the author of The Big Disconnect, Protecting Childhood and Family Relationships in the Digital Age. Parents' words and actions become a part of those stories. My mother was not happy about her nose, so I would hear about my nose constantly, said Jen Lancaster, a novelist and author of the memoirs Such a Pretty Fat and Bitter is the New Black. To this day, I can't look in the mirror without trying to figure out, do I need to contour my nose differently today? How does my nose look today? This is not a conversation I should ever have with myself, because my nose is fine. Too often, Miss Adar sees parents drawing conclusions from their own experiences. A parent who struggled with weight worries that the weight gain many children experience as preteens may become the precursor to a life of teasing and dieting rather than just puberty. I tell parents, it sounds like this might be more your issue than hers, Miss Adar said. The same thing can happen for parents who want to turn glasses into contacts, straighten or highlight a young teenager's hair, get braces over with early, or worry about girls and boys who want to wear hairstyles or clothing in a way that contradicts our vision of their gender identity. We hear the mocking voices of our own childhood. Okay, so we just read the article, and I have a few questions now to follow up with the article. Okay, so the first question, do any ideas expressed in the article resonate with you? If so, which? Okay, so one idea that really stood out to me is that when your parents grow up, they still think about how they felt when they were children and about their looks and how it impacted their lives. So if a mother felt that she was very chubby as a child and was teased, she probably will not want her own children to go through that experience and may worry when she sees her child is gaining weight. I understand that, but not every child will be teased about being a little chubby when they're growing up, and many times a child will lose weight when they grow into their teenage years. So that is something that not all parents should worry about if their child is gaining weight when they are young. The next question, have you witnessed a parent focusing too much on an aspect of his or her child's physical appearance? Okay, so think about your own parent, and have they thought about something about your appearance, whether that be your height, your weight, your hair color? Have they said anything about it? They might have, they might not have. When I was younger, my parents didn't, but I know many parents have. Okay. The third question, if so, do you think it stems from the parent's own insecurity about that particular aspect of his or her own appearance? So for example, if your mother or father talks about your height, oh, you're too short or you're too tall, maybe that's because when they were younger, they felt they themselves were too short or too tall and did not like it. Okay, so it might be okay that you're a little bit shorter and a little bit taller. Okay, it might not be a bad thing. And then our last question is, what advice do you have for a parent and a child? Why? Okay, so my advice would be for parents not to focus too much on appearances. It's hard not to focus on that sometimes, but that's not the point of life. The point of life is to enjoy and have fun, to learn first, and then to learn about other people and to enjoy life. Appearances do matter, but only to a certain extent. Do not focus on it too much. And for my advice for children, pretty much the same thing. Have fun, enjoy sports, be out there in life, learn. Do not focus too much on what you look like, because that's not everything. Okay, so that's it for today. So read over the article and answer the question and really, really think about everything.